Silent suffering, the power that fear holds over the strong black woman. Hello, my name is Candace. Welcome to my channel, Openly Broken, where I discuss African American women and mental health. So, silent suffering, the power that fear holds over the strong black woman, is a title I gave to this topic that someone referred to me. Her name is Tanisha. Shout out to Tanisha for inboxing me on Instagram and requesting that we discuss this, how as African American women we are often silent when it comes to our needs and just our unhappiness. And why that is, why do we put our needs below everyone else's? And we have those alone moments where we're crying and upset or whatever, and just feeling like I guess no one understands, so but why aren't we speaking up about it, and letting people know how we truly feel, instead of hiding behind the strong black woman persona, the superwoman, and I'm every woman and I can do this and I can do that or whatever. So I thought it was actually a great topic and I'm excited about discussing it today. When it comes to mental health in the African American community, there are not as many advocates as there should be. Mental health is just as important as physical health, but unfortunately there are a lot more visual representations and discussions for physical health than there are for mental health. We need more discussions and more open and candid talk about the effects of mental health in the black community. This is definitely a topic that deserves the time and attention of our community because its effects are great. There are so many African American women who are indeed suffering in silence. So what does suffering in silence mean? When I asked Tanisha, she stated that black women suffering in silence is having the world on their shoulders every day, yet they get up every morning, get the kids fed, ready for school, get themselves ready for work. They could have cried themselves to sleep last night, but smile around others in the morning to put on a facade that everything is okay. It's getting home after a long day and going to your room to just sit in the dark and allow all of your emotions to be expressed. It's faking smiles when you feel as if you're dying on the inside. And I totally agree. So why do we fake it? Why are we faking it? And who are we faking it for? Our partners, our kids, our friends, family, co-workers, church members. Why are those roles and titles so important to us? Why are the closest people to us the ones we cannot be ourselves around? Now that's the question that I asked during the last live session, and I got a lot of good responses. Fear, wanting to please everyone, not wanting to let our families down. As girls, we are often tasked with making decisions that are really well beyond anything we should have to bear. Yet many young girls perform household duties such as cooking, cleaning, and taking care of children younger than themselves. Some young girls are even required to take care of older male siblings. We grow into women that feel obligated to take on more than what is required. The problem with fear is this. When we live in fear, we think out of fear, and therefore we make decisions out of fear. The black woman has been disappointed so much. A lot of women are disappointed in fathers that didn't stick around, mothers that may have felt like they never really understood us or were there for us, and sometimes children that don't appreciate and again understand us. There are women that live with abusive people, spouses, parents, or boyfriends, even baby daddies. When you know that you live in a den of thieves, you get really good at playing happy and playing dumb. A thief is a violator. And a violator is a person who breaks or fails to comply with a rule or formal agreement. When someone close to you disappoints you, you may begin to lose trust, and sometimes the offense can be so bad that you feel a little violated. This gives you the same feeling that being in the presence of a thief gives you. You are not the same in the presence of a thief. You are guarded and protected. You can't love, laugh, and live and enjoy life when you feel fear. Fear makes you tense and rigid. You spend a lot of time overthinking, and it overpowers everything else in your life. When you live in fear, you pretend that you don't see and notice things because you know that you can't speak about them. When you live in fear, every decision you make is to make the other person happy, keeping them nice and loving. You don't want to be ridiculed, threatened, and in some cases challenged. Issues from our past, if not resolved, can cause us to live half-empty lives. You are not capable of loving to your fullest potential. Fear causes you to hold back in times that you should release. Have you opened your heart to love? Not your legs, not your home, not your wallet. Have you opened your heart to love? It is a hurting woman's most guarded possession. We will give you everything, including the illusion of love, to someone we love, but our love when we walk in silence and live in fear. We will stop suffering in silence when we are honest with ourselves and the people we care about. We cannot allow the fear of losing anyone keep us from living our whole truth. Love is love. When someone loves you, they accept you for who you are. If you show your true self and that person doesn't like it, then let them go and continue to walk in your truth, trusting God that He will provide whatever you need. When we hide things and aren't honest because we want to hold on to people, it becomes a sign that you don't really trust God and His plan for your life. I trust God for the plan for my life, and I trust God for the plan that He has for your life. I want to thank Tanisha for being my special guest for the last live talk session. It's held every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instagram. I hope to see you there this Thursday at openly.broken. Peace.